In this video, we'll be taking a look at Ideogram, which is an AI tool that can actually create text in a written format inside of an image. You can use these designs for print on demand. Like I said, today we're going to explore these designs and we're going to see exactly how we can go ahead and use them. So first of all, guys, let me just go ahead and fix my mic. Here we go. And let's go ahead and talk about this. So I first found out about this software about 3-4 days ago from this YouTube channel called MattVidPro. I don't watch all his videos. They're pretty good. It's almost like a news channel in the AI sphere. And, it definitely caught my attention because it says goodbye Midjourney. It's kind of like saying, almost as if this software is better than Midjourney. It's a pretty good software. I'll just tell you right off the bat, it's pretty good. I'll show you how to work it, but more importantly, it caught my attention, right? So basically, as you can see on this AI tool, you can write the text that you have in your prompt, and it will create that in a design based on your specifications. It's definitely intricate and it's pretty cool. I think that it still has a lot more improving to do, and it's a cool software. It's a cool concept, but I also think that other AI tools can easily implement this technology as well. But we'll talk about that more in the future. So let me just show you guys how this thing works. So you could see here, this is the area where you go ahead and you write your generative statement, your prompt, right? And so here I wrote Kawaii Santa Claus, ho ho ho, t-shirt design. And you could see it did that. Like, we can look at some of these designs, maybe not the best, like this one. This one is pretty decent. This one is probably the best one. And then you have this one. And they're all, they have the same concept. Of course, some are missing elements, but this is the best one, I would say, right? And so it did that, right? We could look at some other people's designs, like this one here. It says, slow down, you're doing fine. And it created the design. You have another one here, slow down, you're doing fine. Here's another one, slow down, you're doing fine. Here's another one, slow down, you're doing fine. So can it produce written text with an image or an image format? Of course it can. I think when you look at this style, the best thing that I could do currently is create images like this, right? Where it's just typography focused, right? So notice the prompt here. It says vector t-shirt design, popular text, slow down, you're doing fine, poster. So I could take this, right? And I could write the same thing, but I could do a different kind of text prompt. So instead of slow down, you're doing fine, I could do something like always or strive to be the best. Something like that, right? And I can go ahead and hit generate here. Okay, and by the way, there's different kinds of styles and things like that, but I could go ahead and hit generate here, and it will wait to start. It will start generating. It will take its time. It will actually show you the different phases of how it looks through the generation. So in the beginning, it will be a little pixelated, be a little weird looking, and then over time, it will be better. And you can actually see how it's improving, right? And I did notice that it doesn't always do the letters and the words 100%. Like, look at this. You could see the beginning phases of how this looks. It says strive to be devoular. Is that even a word? Let's see. Devoular. Devoular says welcome is a bespoke technology consultancy. Yeah, so it has nothing to do with what's going on. But the first thing I wanted to kind of discuss is, will a software like this replace a Midjourney? And I don't think it will. I'll just be 100% honest. I don't think it will. Midjourney's too good. Leonardo, or Stable Diffusion, really, which powers Leonardo AI, is too good. I don't think for print-on-demand artists it's going anywhere. I think at the very minimum, what this does is this just creates an option to create a graphic or something like that with the text. But some of the stuff doesn't make sense. So like this graphic here that says strive to be the best or to be best, you could see there's a little grammatical mistake here, right? I wrote strive to be the best. It's a strive to, and then a combination between the word the and be, best, right? This could have been the best one, but also there's an eyeball here. I don't think eyeballs have anything to do with what, the design has in mind, right? Like it's a motivational type concept. These are things that it's going to probably have to improve on in the future. You could see this one came out really good. It says strive to be the best. This is a good one, right? You have another one here. This is pretty decent. Strive to be, well, it doesn't have the, I just realized that right now, but there you go. So the only one that's viable is this one. So it's, they're good. This one's really good. I actually just saw this. This one's really good. I wouldn't say they're hit or miss. I would just say the software does need improving, but it's a winning software. This is going to do well into the future. People are going to keep using it, and it's going to get a lot of attention. So without further ado, I kind of wanted to showcase something to you guys. This was the design that I created 2 days ago on my Fantasy Labs YouTube channel. So it's a different channel than the one that you're watching now. I showed everybody how I created it, and the design looks like this. I don't think the software, Ideogram, right, has the current capability to do something on this level, okay? But when it does, and I think it will eventually, I think it will absolutely eventually do that. When it does, I'll be using it. With that being said, though, you got to think, like, for me to take the time to create something on here and then wait for it to prompt, it might be faster for me to just create the images myself. And I'm just saying because sometimes it's harder to sit there and wait for the image to be created. I could have like a dual strategy. I would say for most people who are using a shotgun approach to print on demand, you can absolutely use this software. I'm going to make a video describing the difference between a sniper strategy and a shotgun strategy. But really, what a shotgun comes down to is you're creating a bunch of designs, seeing what sticks, and hoping that it works. Like, for example, if somebody takes this prompt, right, and asks these creations to be made, technically, they could use every single one of these for print on demand. Do I think that they'll all necessarily be as successful as each other? Not necessarily. There could be one that's better than all of these. Just depends on the situation. With that being said, that is a shotgun approach. You're just taking whatever you can get and posting them up. I think a strategy like this would work better if you have a virtual assistant, right? So you could take these kind of designs, right? Whether it be logo type designs or anything like that, right? Any kind of these text plus image designs, because that's really what the use case for this is. You could take it and apply it to that and let the virtual assistant kind of work on it and then upload the designs for you. That's definitely a possibility if that's what you want to do or that's how you're going to go. But with that being said, I think the future is very, very bright for a tool like this. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing negative I have to say. It just has to develop with more time. And you guys know the AI tools can develop really, really well. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of this year, like 2023, by the end of it, this is going to be exceeding the power of, in terms of speed and functionality and how actually good it can produce results. It's going to exceed my ability, everyone else's, very, very quickly. I believe so. Because that's just how these tools work. They just get better very, very quickly. So, yeah, I think it's definitely a winner. It's just going to take some time. Now, once again, for me, I created this design, right? Took maybe 5 minutes to create. When the software gets to the ability that I can, use it to create stuff like this, I'll definitely go for it. As for now, I'll just give it some time. But if you guys want to see how I tagged this design, I'll leave that link in the description because it was posted on this YouTube channel. If you want to see how I designed it, I'll leave the link in the description so you can watch the other channel where I created this. I'm going to go ahead and create another t-shirt design live in front of you guys. And this one actually comes from an inspiration from this guy, Kali Muscle. You can see here, he's wearing a t-shirt that says Watermelon Power with a watermelon design in the middle. To me, this watermelon design looks like it was AI created. Like this t-shirt looks like it was AI created. So let's go ahead and give this software a shot. Let's see if we can actually create something with this already in its preliminary phase, right, of development. Can we create something that's better than the t-shirt of what this guy is wearing? If you guys are not familiar, Kali Muscle, he's like a famous influencer, bodybuilder type guy who's been going through like different fitness journeys and he's recently done a fast of like just eating only watermelon for I think like 30 something days or 31 days or something like that. So essentially, I'm going to take his concept and I'm going to create a watermelon power t-shirt right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to tell the software to create a t-shirt design, right, that has centered watermelon, okay, with the text watermelon power, okay? And I'll put those in quotes just so that we can see that there. I'll put a comma, and what I will put in is with the text topography, okay, and we'll type in Oswald, okay, and what we'll do here is we'll type in a tasty, cute, colorful. So I'm just adding random words here, and let's see how it processes it. All right, so I'm going to hit generate, and we'll see how it works. Now, some of you guys might have questions on the software like cost, how can you join, things like that. In terms of cost, the software is free to join right now. I think there might be a wait list. That's what I heard in Matt's video, but I'm really not sure because when I joined right away. And this was a few days ago. I was going to say a couple days ago, but really, realistically, it's like a few days ago. And I just joined, and I was able to generate designs right away. So I don't really think there's a wait list. Maybe I'm wrong. But you guys can try it out. I'll leave the link in the description. It's called Ideogram.Ai. That's Ideogram.Ai. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So here we have, let's actually take a look at this. All right, so it's not fully generated. Okay, now it's generated. Watermelon, okay, so that was spelled right. Power. This is a good one. I would say the graphic is a little off, but it's okay. Looks pretty good. We have this one, which I would say the spelling is off here, right? Watermelon, yeah, the spelling is definitely off for the word watermelon, but the graphic is good. Here we have watermelon. Again, the spelling is off. Watermelon power. Okay. And then here we have watermelon power, which is also the spelling is off. So I would say for this one, the graphic is good. For this one, the graphic is okay. Could be a little bit better just because of the painting style. The text is off. Here, like I said, graphic was good, spelling was off. So there are some small things that are off with the designs. Like this one right here, really good. Spelling really good. Just, maybe there's something I can do to improve, but I think overall it's really good. So instead, let me try to make it not produce any written text for me. And let me actually let's kind of change this up. So I'm going to type in watermelon. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, so I'm not doing anything wrong. All right, watermelon power. And I'm going to put this kind of like that, just like this. And I'm going to type in t-shirt design. Okay, t-shirt design. And I'm going to, what is this lucky style? Conceptual art, vibrant, photo, poster. Let's go to poster and let's type in topography. Okay, what if I just type it in like this? Watermelon t-shirt design, watermelon power t-shirt design. Let's see how it looks. I am pretty interested. Like some of these look really, really good. Like this to me looks insanely good, right? So does this one. And once again, the graphics might be a little bit off. They might need some improvement, but we'll see here. I'm thinking that this round might be a little bit better. Let's see. Okay. And by the way, do you guys think any of the designs that were produced were better than the t-shirt of what this guy was wearing? Watermelon power, or does it need some work? Let me enlarge this just so you guys can see how it looks. Okay. But let's see here. Okay. So 99% completed. And my eyes gravitated to this one. This is spelled correctly. Watermelon power. This one's not bad. This is water. Yeah, the graphic is a little spelt a little weird here. This is a good graphic. This is a winner by itself. It doesn't even need text. It's a good graphic. This one says watermelon power. Yeah, this one's spelled good. I think the best one out of all of these is probably this one. The text here is the best, but the design is not. Just because of like these little legs or whatever this is coming out of the watermelon. This is the best graphic by far, though. I'll say that. You could definitely download this, do some editing to it. Like I said, I think these images need a little bit of work to them, even after downloading, but they're doing really good. Like, this is a pretty good image. Or you know what? I take that back. Looking at it from a distance without enlarging it, it looks like a good image. When I click on it, then I get to see the imperfections. Look at the hands, look at the face, look at all that. But from a distance, it doesn't, it's not, I don't see any problems. But when I go up close, then I start seeing the mistakes, like the nose, the head, things like that. I do think there is technology to help improve that right now. So, I think it's just a matter of time, like I said, till this gets better. So, like, when I look at this from a distance, it looks perfect. Let's see if there's any issues with it. Yeah, I don't see any issues with it at all. Let's see the next one. Looks really good. This one's off, obviously, because of the arms. That's just a little off. And this one looks okay. I mean, this flame in front of him makes it a little bit off, but, overall, pretty decent. What if I do a watermelon power logo? Would that change anything? So let's type in enter here. Let's see. And yeah, let's go ahead and give it a second. Now, if you guys are curious, I personally am not going to let my virtual assistants work on this for me. I'll just be 100% honest, at least not now. It does need to improve with time. But I have them working on the unlimited tool. They're constantly uploading with it. I could just search picture of a watermelon here, and I can hit search, and it will provide me a whole bunch of different photos, whether it be a stock, a black and white, a vector, fine art, illustrations, all. I could take this, slap it into an AI if I wanted to, and make it create designs for me, make it do all kinds of things. So, and they have those skills to do that kind of stuff. I could create wallpapers with this, phone cases. I mean, you name it, we could do it. So it's not really a problem, but these are not bad. Watermelon, conceptual art, 3D logo, watermelon power. This one is good. Like I said, small little things that make the design, I wish the design was a little bit better. This one is okay. The spelling is good, but not ideal. This one is probably the best one out of all these, but once again, the design is a little bit off. I could definitely take some inspiration from the colors and things like that to create my own designs in the future with different colors. But, I'm probably going to have to do that in a different video. But I'll probably do that on the second channel. But it's good. In fact, being that this software is currently free, it's currently in development, and they probably need more users so they can acquire more information, more data to help it improve itself. I could see definitely a really bright future for this software. All right, guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're going to use it. I know me personally, although it's a fantastic software, I just don't think it's ready yet for me personally. Do I think it's a true Midjourney replacer? I don't think so. I think Midjourney is just currently, too far ahead, even if Midjourney is not the best at creating text within the image. I'm just going to keep it real. But you guys know I'm going to always give you the real info. That's what I personally think. I'm not hating on these guys at all who created this software. I think they're doing a phenomenal job, and I back them up. I give them a lot of props, and they're doing great. There's nothing negative I could say. It's just a matter of development, a little bit of improvement, and all those kind of things come with time. So they did a phenomenal job. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Bye.